too, aren't we, Julie?
Always.
Oh. TwinCitiesOriginals.com.
Yes.
And all of this information is there. Thursday, July 26th.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll see you there at that. Now, once a month you join our show with wines from around the world. It's the Swirl Wine, what do we call our segment?
Wine Time.
Wine Time with Dave Jarvis. I forget. Wine Time with Dave Jarvis. And so this month you brought us wines from Bordeaux, France. And you did this maybe about a year ago. You brought us wines from Bordeaux, and now you're back with some new stuff.
We are. And, you know, Bordeaux is really the starting point. It's the benchmark for wine across the world. And we have 4 great wines here that we're going to try. The first one is a white wine. And any Bordeaux white is always a blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon. And that's what we have right here in the glass. This is Chateau Thule.
Oh my gosh, I love how I can't say smells. What do I say?
The bouquet.
I love the bouquet.
You gotta get your nose in it, or
oh yeah, give it a good. What do you say?
Yeah, get a good
Sniff.
nose on it.
Get a good nose
Look,
on it.
he's blushing a little bit because we're trying to quote him.
I know we can't. You know, one of these months I will get all the lingo down. I just like to taste it and drink it.
I agree. I agree.
This one. Go ahead.
No, yeah. So each month, as Karin said, we bring different wines from a different region in the world on the show, and here we have wines from Bordeaux. This is a white Bordeaux, a blend of Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc, and you're going to get a lot of character to this wine.
Yeah, at first like a lot of minerals, and then you swirl it and you get a lot of the fruit.
Mm-hmm. And I would say this is a zingy wine.
It's so good.
Is that nice?
Good morning, Stillwater.
Great for a day like this to cut through that humidity.
Oh yeah, this is the perfect summer wine, and white Bordeaux's are, in my opinion, the best in that category. They're just light and refreshing, but full of character and vibrancy.
Okay, can I bring this one home?
Absolutely.
Julie and I always fight every month, and
arm wrestle.
Yeah, this one I can just see sitting out on the deck having this later on this evening by myself.
I don't know. Dr. Alanoff might be a little disappointed. We're going to Shanghai Bistro tonight.
You are?
Yeah, for a little dinner, and I'll have to bring another bottle.
What's happening? Oh yeah, Dr. Alanoff. We're going to have him on in 2 weeks to talk about how healthy I am getting.
You look great.
You should have seen her yesterday.
What's the next wine we have?
All right, now we're jumping into red Bordeaux's. And anytime you have a wine from Bordeaux that is red, it's always a blend of these same 5 grape varietals, or 6 actually. But Cabernet Sauvignon is the big one. That's the king of reds. That's the primary grape varietal in most Bordeaux on the left bank of the river. And then on the right bank of the river, the primary grape varietal is Merlot. And so almost invariably, all the time when you have a red Bordeaux, it has Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot blended in. And then there's a few other grape varietals that could be blended too. Malbec, which is one of them. And that's hot right now on its own out of Argentina. But Bordeaux's been using it for a long, long time as a blending grape. Then also Petit Verdot and Cabernet Franc as well.
I think the reason I never pick up Dave Jarvis's lingo is because I'm not listening to him.
You are not listening to a thing.
I do not listen to him. I just sip it, and it's very silly. I don't know what it does in my head, but it makes me very happy. Just one little sip. And then I'm just in that moment, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I'm on the radio. I'm doing an interview with Dave Jarvis. So whatever you said, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's those main grape varieties. The Carmenere is another one that legally can be blended in, but you hardly ever find it in Bordeaux. But mainly Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot and some other grapes that are blended to really balance the wine. And the wine that we have right now in front of us is Chateau Lestang, and this is a 2009 vintage, which is really important because
I just drank that, didn't I? That's what made me so happy. Yes. I'm way ahead of you. I'm on the next one, but I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. But you ask all the authorities in wine across the world, all the gurus, Stephen Tanzer, Robert Parker, they're all saying that the 2009 vintage is probably going to be one of the greatest vintages of our lifetime. They're heralding it as the vintage of the century.
Oh,
and
wow.
this is an outstanding Bordeaux. Got about 90 points from Wine Advocate, and pretty much all the other raters rated around 90, 91 points.
I'll fight you for it, Julie.
I'll win.
What's the next one we have here?
Okay, next one is Chateau Marceau. This is another red Bordeaux.
Okay, wait, I gotta make sure I'm gonna rinse my glass out because I do not want to miss one iota of the bouquet. Okay.
This is a 2005 vintage.
Oh.
So it's had a little bit more time.
I feel a fat brewing.
Karin, I've been working out.
He said I look good.
Oh my goodness.
I know. It's early.
So here's a cool thing about Bordeaux is what they do so well in Bordeaux is they take good care of the wine over time. And so these wines have all spent good time in French oak barrels, and then they spent a little bit of time in the bottle, aging before you crack it open and
so happy.
What people don't know is we're not actually drinking glasses. We're like sipping, swishing, spitting it out, and but boy.
Julie's spitting it out.
And Dave Jarvis. Karin, I got to keep an eye on you.
I am just taking little sips. I want to fight Julie because I want all of these.
Do you like the wine that much, or do you just want to fight me? I'm starting to wonder.
These are, some ones I actually do tell you if they're not my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are excellent. I am so happy. So happy. I just want to go home and sit on the deck. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
next one. Okay.
So we've had Chateau de l'Estaing, we've had Chateau Marceau, and now we're going to try a 2009 Chateau David Bellou. And this is a Bordeaux Superior against a 2009 vintage, which will undoubtedly go down.
The century.
Actually, 2005 and 2009 are arguably going to be two of the best vintages, and that's what we have right here in front of us. And so when we picked out these wines for our wine club, I literally sat down with our importer, and we were tasting, I think we tasted 22 or 23 Bordeaux, red Bordeaux that morning at 10 in the morning.
Oh, you
and
poor guy.
By
What a tough
10:30,
job.
we had these picked out.
Wow.
Oh, in 30 minutes you tasted 40, and I bet this one just rose right to the top.
Yeah, each month we taste somewhere between 20 and 50 wines within about an hour, and
I need some.
and make our selection. It's a difficult job, but
We're empty, Julie.
Hit me. Hit me.
Chateau David Bellou, 2005 vintage, and this is a Bordeaux Superior, which is it's an area and a classification. And
So Bordeaux Superior signifies where it's from?
it does to a certain extent, and then it's also one of the classifications under French Bordeaux wine law. There's various classifications. That the higher classifications are first growth, second growth, third growth. This particular one is a right bank Bordeaux blend.
We like the right bank Bordeaux.
We do, yeah. So this is a little bit more Merlot. I think it's about 70%
it is a little bit.
Merlot.
It's very smooth.
And there's Cabernet Franc and Cabernet Sauvignon blended in as well.
Wow.
And
trying to listen.
This is like, my goodness, this is just full of jammy, yummy goodness. There's you get a sort of a solid cocoa flavor profile.
It just
like
made
an
my
espresso.
eyes water.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It made my eyes water.
It sort of smells a little bit like Zinfandel, like really big and fruity like that, or jammy maybe, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
To the untrained nose, anyway.
Well, and here's the cool thing about these wines is you're going to bring them home tonight and maybe try them tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'd save a teeny bit in the bottle for tomorrow because these wines are all I can tell right now. They're still tight. They need some time to open up.
This one doesn't. The white doesn't.
No, that's ready to go.
Karin wants she wants the okay to drink that one tonight.
Got my horse blinders on.
But decanting them for 4, 5, 6 hours or letting them sit overnight is going to make a world of difference. Oxygen's
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Usually the problem is we love them so much we want to drink them right away. But these are of such high caliber that they do need some time to open up.
Mm-hmm.
And
I could see that with the last one.
Yeah. It was a little tight.
Just a little bit.
See, I listened.
My second sip just was a little tight still.
Dave Jarvis, where can we find these wines and you?
Come on down to Swirl. It's our wine club. We're the biggest wine club in the Midwest, around 650 members.
That is great.
We love having wine, and that's what we do. We're in Afton, Minnesota. You can check us out at swirlmywine.com as well. And we've got information on our blog. There's a link on our website for tasting notes of all these wines we have.
And you're also on Facebook, and you'll have this video up on Facebook in about a week.
We will.
Thank you very much for joining us.
All right,
we
ladies.
will see you again next month. Oh, cheers.
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 Oh, I love this segment. Stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to talk events happening in and around Stillwater with Sean Hogendorf from Stillwater Patch, and we have Missy Germain with Hollywood. We'll be back in 2 minutes.